Today we celebrate the feast of the Transfiguration of the Lord, a great feast in the epic narrative of our salvation. Yet, I must confess, as a matter of personal piety and prayer, this feast never moved me very much. Worse, it is the 76th anniversary of the bombing of Hiroshima. The story, admittedly, is worthy of great art, whether in stained glass windows, oil paintings, or mosaics. And we get the wonderful preview, the prequel, in our first reading from the prophet Daniel, who wrote of the Messiah 150 years before Jesus' birth. The Ancient One on the throne, and the one like the Son of Man presented before him. We encounter these images again in the book of Revelation. The Son of Man, now the Lamb that was slain, now the risen Christ in glory on the throne of grace, surrounded by the saints in their white robes. This is a wonderful literary offering that helps us remember the cosmic significance of Jesus' incarnation, life, death, and resurrection for each of us and for all of creation. All this said, though, the story's grandeur is what keeps me feeling distant. My imagination is inflamed by the images. My heart is not. My heart is moved much more by the Jesus we encountered in yesterday's gospel, caring for the poor because they were like sheep without a shepherd. Only today's second reading captures that sense of Jesus who is close to us, offering hope and in our need. We possess the prophetic message that is altogether reliable, St. Peter says in his second reading. You will do well to be attentive to it, as to a lamp shining in a dark place, until day dawns and the morning star rises in your hearts. I can hear the admonition, be attentive to the prophetic message, namely, the central message of Jesus and all the angels. Do not be afraid, I am with you. That word is the lamp that shines in the dark place, a light that shines when I think about the fallen state of the church, the disarray in our country, and the very few leaders to offer us a way forward. I know that the day will dawn as it is doing now, and the morning star is visible, both Venus in the sky and Jesus in our hearts, and I will feel hope where there are signs of decay. Speaking of decay, I regret to announce that my faithful pumpkin showed its first signs of rot this week, and shortly will need to join its companion at the riverside. Then, too, while I am not rotting as such, the days pass, and I too become older, and I wonder what will become of me. But the morning star arises for me when I hear from you, as I often do, asking me, where is Waldo today? And commenting on my message. A quick calculation recently suggests that I have completed around 70 of these videos since COVID began, and I continue to be inspired to do so because of your response. We are being church together. We might call it churching together as we encounter one another and encourage one another for the journey. A bright morning star indeed that gives welcome light to the dark place so that we can see and have hope.